True that. Hi ladies, coming to you with the video tutorial of the flower that I showed the other day. Wanted to show I took one of the stick pins from the other tutorial and put it right here. Thought that was kind of cute, so I already know which one I will probably use when I finally do put this on a project. Or actually, this one is pretty cute too, and it matches, stick that somewhere on a project. But okay, so the pre-tutorial that I did the other day, let me move the flame out of the way. I used this center, the same brad that I used on the altar clothespin, and I did my larger flower petals at 3 inches and this one in the middle at 1.5. But what I wanted to do was a smaller version and see what it comes out and look like. So I cut it this time at 2 inches and the small petal at 1 inch, and of course that brad looked like it may be a little too big to be the center, so I just got some of the pearl beads, some of the same pearl beads that I used when I made the stick pins. So again, I got this from Lovely Scrapping, and she used her Tim Holtz tattered florals, but I just used a 6-petal flower shape. And as you can see, like I said, when I was taking the backing of some of the fabric frayed, and it doesn't matter, and you'll see why. So you need 5 of those in whatever larger size that you do, and then one of a smaller size, preferably half of whatever you do your larger size numbers. So like the other one was 3, and then I did 1.5, and this one is 2, and I did half. 1. Okay, so piece of felt for the backing, of course, and any center that you want. I'm just going to plop these beads on there, but you can use an actual flower center or a brad or a rhinestone jewel. But I already melted the edges of these, and I like for some of them to be just a little smooth with a small curve to it. And you see the difference in these two, how that's just flat, and then this one has a little bit of dimension. And you take your tea light, and I have a lighter here as well. Now I'm gonna look around the camera, so I don't know if I'm gonna go off camera. But what she does is fold back the petals next to the one that you're gonna use, and you just hold it over the tea light to melt the edges and around it, and then the center, and you'll see it start to curl. And see, when it starts to curl, you can take it out. So let me do another one, and then I'll show you, besides lighting the tea light, why the lighter is there. And do another one, and I have the lighter sitting there because I'm impatient. And you see how close I go to the flame? Don't do that if you if you don't have some water next to you to put it out, because you're supposed to hold it up here and just let the flame eventually, you see now it's curling. But again, I'm so impatient, so I go close and I go fast because I like to hurry up. And one more for this one, and you can just let it melt to wherever, whatever you like. There's no right and no wrong on what it's gonna look like. As far, well, don't do it to the point where it curl up and ball all the way up, of course, but you just want it to have the nice melted edges and just curl up a little to give it some personality. Okay, now let me show you my impatient way. Move that. Lighter. Same thing, but with a lighter. Much faster. So, try not to be off camera. But this way you really want to be careful. And you really want to be careful. And one more again, you really want to be careful. So, I'm sorry I keep going off camera because I'm trying to hold it up so I can see. Working around the tripod. Baby, since you're playing the Temptations, can you play my song? Thank you. I love you. Okay. So, I'm sorry again, going off camera again. Okay, so that's done. And the little one. Now the little one I actually should hold over the tea light, but I'm not gonna. I'm such a rebel. Okay, so that's good enough for me. Blow out the tea light. And dang, they blow my petals all over the place. Okay. I've got my hot glue gun waiting. Let me move this over a little bit. Okay, so then what you're going to do is fold the petals in half. And oh my goodness, okay, I looked at the time this time. Haha, it's not going to get me. So I'm going to stop right here and do a part 2.